Hey guys, I made it. We are live and in living color, people. We're even live on IG. So we're live in 2 places today. I am just so happy. It's Friday. And guess what? We're grilling. That's right. We're grilling out, as you can see. Like, I'm literally outside. I'm not in. Hey, Corinne. Hey, sister. How you doing? Hey. So listen. I'm going to get started because it's hot out here and the grill is hot and we need to get going because we have a lot going on. Corinne, tell me if you can hear me just fine. Tell me if you can hear me because I'm going to make sure that the sound is coming through, because once I go back here, okay, you can hear me because you're saying, can you hear me fine? Who do we have on IG? Okay, she can hear me fine. So good. Now, we have a full-on buffet happening today. We're going to do some grilled chicken legs and some tuna pasta salad, as well as some grilled corn. I have a production assistant today, Jada. You want to tell them hi? She's here. She's getting some footage going on. And yeah, and we're going to roll right on through. So look, my grill is nice and hot. Let me see. Yeah, it's nice and hot. So the first thing I want to do is get the chicken on, because we're dealing with chicken legs, and I need to get those on. You getting these chicken legs, girlfriend? So we got some chicken legs. And I made my barbecue sauce this morning, so I'm going to put those on. I'm going to baste the chicken in with the barbecue sauce as they're cooking. So yeah, the grill action is happening. You see these legs? It's about to go down. Alrighty. You getting those legs? She's getting the legs. I'm actually grilling. Earlier today, I took some time to make some barbecue sauce. Now, I don't really buy my barbecue sauce. I typically will make my own. And so that's what I did today. But let's jump right in because we have a lot to cover. So, for starters, oops, I just realized I left my notes. Can you get my notes from out there, Jada? Like literally on the piano. I think I put my notes in the corner. One, I'm so excited because this is our, what is this, show number 38. I'm so happy. Thank you, honey. This is show number 38. I'm excited about that. And what else do we have going on? Today, I'm bringing back random shares. That's right. I'm actually bringing back our random shares. Who was this? Oh, Unglow was on. Hey, Unglow. It's hot out here. It's hot by that grill. On IG, it's hot by the grill. So listen, I'm bringing back random shares. So I have a lot to share with you as far as random shares. And then, of course, we have an encouragement segment because we always have an encouragement segment. But what I want to do right now is get my salad mixed up. Because me personally, I like to have a cold salad. And so that's what I'm going to do here. I hope you all are doing well and everybody's safe and healthy, because we know the current situation that's happening around our country, happening around the globe. Jada, honey, you're taking, but you're, yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know she knew she was. Yeah. So, anywho, I hope everybody's safe. That's for sure. All right. It's so warm. I don't know where you guys are. I hope you're in the air and you're not.
It's 90 out here.
You're not sweating it up to go live with the people like me. So, here's what I did earlier. I boiled some elbow pasta. And then I chopped up my veggies that are going in with the pasta. And then I just put everything in one little container here, one bowl. So I have some albacore tuna, some chunk light tuna, some, what is this, celery, onions, a little relish, and some eggs. So I have everything in one bowl. So we're going to bring this whole salad situation together. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and just dump everything in the bowl. I didn't want to have too many things out here. It's too much going on. So I said, you know what, girl? Just put everything in one bowl, and that should be fine. So I'm adding everything in this one bowl. Now, if you're a southern person, you're going to add in some mustard in your salad. Now, living in the northern region here, what I realize is that not everyone puts in mustard in their salad. But if you're from the south, you're putting in some mustard in your salad for sure. So that's what we're going to do. Now, what I like to do with my mayonnaise is I like to eyeball it. Now, a little fun fact about me, this is like literally the only time you're going to see me eat mayonnaise, if it's mixed up in a salad. Otherwise, your girl is not doing it. I have a little mustard. I'm using spicy brown mustard is what I'm doing today. I'm going to do a little mustard. And again, this is more of a southern thing is what I'm noticing versus up here in the northern region where you guys just don't put in your mustard for whatever reason. Move that. My grill is piping hot. That was some black pepper that I just put in there. Okay, I'm gonna mix this here salad, and it's all going to just like gel together. I sprinkled in some salt earlier, and what else did I put in? Oh, I'm going to put in a little bit of Lowry's, just a little bit. Everyone knows about that Lowry's. Well, not everyone. I can't say everyone. Most people, huh? Most people know about the Lowry's. She was telling me not to say the company name. Jada, you got to get out of the way. She is literally in the way. You're going to have to get me a thing to wipe up because I'm hot.
I'll get you a tissue.
Thank you. I'm trying to be nice out here, but it's hot. This is garlic powder that I'm putting in. I like to put in a little bit of garlic powder into my salad and give this a nice mix. And then what I will do is have Jada put this in the fridge for me. So while we're chatting it up, this could be cooling down, is what I will do. All right. Now I'm probably going to lose a couple people here, but let me tell you what else I like to do with my salad. I like to add in a tiny bit of honey, just a tiny bit. Just enough to be like, what is that? Just a hint of sweet. So I'm probably going to lose some people, and that's okay. It is perfectly okay. A little drizzle of honey. You're never gonna know that it's in there. Well, you will. But for those of you that probably are adamant about not adding it in there, I'm telling you, it's gonna be delicious. Now this is the perfect consistency for me. And what I'm gonna do right now, I have my corn in here, but I want to transfer my corn over because we're going to grill this corn. I cooked it earlier, and now I want to and then we're just going to basically put it on the grill to get some grill marks on it. Oh, thank you, honey, because I am literally sweating, like literally sweating out here, trying to just like be just a great hostess for you all, and sweating seriously. Okay. So what do I want to do right now? Move this over. I'm going to cover up my corn because, again, we're live and we're outside. And I don't have time for these bugs. So this is the magic right here. Oh, you know what? I better taste it. Because this is one thing I will test before I put it away to let it kind of chill. Is tuna salad. Spot on. It is literally spot on. So get this all in a bowl, and then we'll put it in the fridge. And you know, it's all about presentation. And I didn't measure any of that seasoning, you guys. Like literally, I didn't measure any of that seasoning. For me, this kind of salad is just about consistency. So,
Auntie KK.
what did she say?
She said, or the salad you are mixing.
What?
I think she must have said something before.
Oh, we don't know. So listen, a little paprika. I got a little smoke, and that's just for color. Put that across the top. And this bad boy is going in the fridge. I'm going to bring it over there so you can see it close up. Because I know some of you are like, let me see that salad. Jada, come and get a little close up of this here salad. Well, actually, I'm coming to you. Hold on.
Let's hope the tree doesn't fall. Little branch.
Huh?
Little branch, hope it doesn't fall on the deck.
Look, I am literally hot. What is she saying? I am hungry. That's Bradlaw. Bradlaw, Avonda, what's going on, girlfriend? Bradlaw, I'm literally sweating. Can you all see the salad? Can you see? Look at that. Look at the goodness that's happening in this here salad. Can you see it? Now, let me tell you what's about to happen. Robin, take a look at this salad, girlfriend. You came in just on time, just in time. You see what's happening there? I'm going to let this salad chill in the fridge because I like a cold salad. I like a nice cold salad. And I'm literally sweating out here trying to help you guys, you know, trying to bring a little bit of Friday joy. I'm literally sweating, okay? So, Jada, put this in the fridge for me. Thank you, honey.
Can you open it up?
Oh, look, the production assistant needs assistance. Okay, so now let me go back over here. Bradlaw, you said you're hungry? You got to get some food. You're going to have to get some food. What's going on, Alexis? Hey there. Okay. Hey, lady. Okay, okay. I'm just going back through some of your... It's a lot of stuff. I'll go back through that just a little bit later. Okay, so listen. What else do we have going on here? The chicken. So if you just came on, we put down some chicken on the grill. And look at that. They are already turning into nice caramel. It's like the caramelization that's happening. Now, you know your meat is ready to flip when it pulls away from the grill just nice and easy. So I'm going to flip the chicken over. This chicken is going to be so good. So what I did earlier with the chicken too, just so you guys know, I did like a brine with some seasoning. And I just kind of let it hang out for a while. And some spices and water, basically. Look at that. That is delicious. That looks delicious right there. Okay. And then what I want to do also, now somebody remind me, say, hey girl, don't touch it. Let me show you the barbecue sauce that I made earlier, so you all can see it. You see that barbecue sauce? That's a fig butter barbecue sauce that I made earlier. I'm going to put it on the grill just to keep it warm. And so I'm just kind of let it chill out there while we're talking. But the chicken is looking good. As a matter of fact, what I can do right now, because this chicken is cooking pretty good, is I can go ahead and start basting one side of my chicken. Just enough. It's going to be nice and sticky and delicious. Okay, so let's keep on rolling. Boom, boom, boom. We're changing into the next segment. For the encouragement segment today, here's what I want to really talk to you all about. About habit changing. Habit changes, right? So think about it, how we've all been kind of cooped up for the last several months. And for me, it's been a time of definitely reflecting and prayer and meditation and staying still and just a time of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just gratitude, like really being focused in on what I'm grateful for. And as a part of that, one of the things that I'm learning more and more about, particularly through a training that I'm taking, is the power of our habits, right? Because habits aren't something that we typically think about. They're just like, they're on automatic, right? So they're just automated behaviors that we have. And we don't typically think about our habits. But what I wanted us to focus on today, or take away from the encouragement segment today, was think about those habits that you may have that are so repetitive and so the habits that you may have that are keeping you from truly living out life the way that you would like to live it out. And it takes a little bit of reflecting. It takes a little bit of honesty with yourself. It takes a little bit of a lot of introspection, and it takes a decision. So, and the decision for us, and when I think about habits that are, because not all habits are bad, but when I'm talking about habits that may be hindering our progress, I want us to make a decision that going forward, wherever we are in our lives, that we will no longer allow these habits to keep us from the lifestyle that we would like to experience. So think about what it is that you would like to experience in your life, and the lifestyle that you can see for yourself, and the lifestyle that you can see for your family. What is it that you're doing on a regular basis that's prohibiting you from experiencing that life? And when you can narrow that down, really get laser focused about that, and start to implement gradual changes, because habit change is a process. It's not like this one stop, this like click of a button kind of thing. Just start implementing gradual changes so that you can ultimately move in the direction that you would like to see yourself. Move in the direction that is truly aligned with the vision of the lifestyle that you have for yourself. And that takes a lot of work. That takes a lot of honesty. It takes a lot of repetitive practice, because when you're breaking a habit, think about it. You don't have to truly think about brushing your teeth. You're just on automatic. It's like an automatic thing. You don't really have to think about breathing. It's just a part of your nature. And that's what happens with habits that we have, and particularly when they're bad habits. We don't even think about it. And we've been doing it for so long that it takes like something like what's happening right now with the pandemic to kind of stop us in our tracks, and to really just kind of keep us isolated in our own truth. And so just think about that. That's what I really wanted us to focus on as far as the encouragement segment today. And ultimately, don't just be reflective. Don't just sit with your journal, with your feet up, on your back deck, thinking about, yeah, I have a bad habit. Do step 2 in this and start making changes. Like truly invest in changing what needs to be changed for your life. Okay? So let's focus on that. Habits that may be prohibiting me. Woo! You see all that going on? And what am I going to do to ultimately move in the direction of the lifestyle that I want? Now, here's what I'm going to do with this corn that we have. I'm just going to lay the corn on the top part of the grill, because the corn is done. I cooked it in some, you see that airplane? Because like we're literally outside. I cooked the corn with some salt and honey earlier. So I just boiled the corn, boiled them, and put them with some salt and honey. And so they're pretty much cooked. We're just getting like some charred pieces on the corn. Alrighty, and we're moving and grooving. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's keep going, because you know what? It's so hot out here. I don't know how much longer I could literally be out here. Like, we may have to just go ahead and bring the fan outside. It's what may happen. I'm just saying. It's like literally hot. Jade, are you hot? She's saying yes. She's like, anytime you're ready to wrap this up, let's wrap it up. Okay, people, moving right along. Random shares. You know what random shares are? You send me in your moments throughout the week that have brought you pure joy. I need this space, honey. That have brought you some kind of joy and delight. And we get to just, you know, straight out have a good old time. A good old laughing time is what we get to have. So, we hadn't done random shares in a while, and so I was saying to myself, I said, self, this is a good time to bring back the random shares, because it's so much going on right now. There's just so much going on, and we just need to have some love and some peace and some joy for the Friday. Okay, look, my assistant said she's going to take a little break, so she's just going to set the camera right here. I'm just gonna dock her pay. I'm just telling you. Okay, so listen. Let's go into we have 3 stories. Now, you didn't necessarily have to bring me these stories this week because I just announced to you that I was bringing back the random share. So you didn't really know that this was going down. Let me come here for a moment. Do you guys see the sweat that's happening right now with me? Because I'm trying to be out here living my best life, talking to you all, sweating on this grill. Krista, Lisa, you all see this? Now, I just got my hair done. And you see this? Wasted. Okay, let me go back here. Now, listen. Let's go right on to the random share, okay? Because before long, I'm gonna have to just go out and get straight up, get a towel, and wipe myself up. Who is this? That looks like my sister. Yes, sister. You see, this is a straight up situation with the hair. Now everything was nice and put together. Okay, so listen, random shares. Okay, so look, you didn't have to bring me these stories. These stories were brought to me by way of my family. Now, my family doesn't know this, but I keep a book of stuff that goes on in our family, and I have been doing so for years now. And there are just like moments that happen that I'm like, they don't even know how much money that at some point they're going to make me in my life with these here stories. And so everyone has an old school aunt. Now, right when I said that word, all my aunts that may be on here, they're just like, what? Is she about to say something about me? What did I do? They're like gasping, like, oh my God, what's happening? But I think everyone has like that old school aunt or old school uncle that's just kind of like not up with the times. So, now, in my family, let me let some of them relax so they can know who I'm talking about here. In our family, when you're a friend of the family, at some point, there's some indoctrination that happens and you just become a family member. So I grew up with aunts and uncles that I found out when I'm like in my 20s really weren't aunts and uncles. They were just like, they came over or they grew up with my mom or my dad, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, that's not really your aunt. That's Susie's brother's son, cousin, who came by for a drink of water and never left. That's her son. And then you realize, oh, well, that's really not my blood family. But long story short, one of my mom's friends, right? I'm minding my business. I'm in Maryland. I'm minding my business, and I get a call. And I saw her number. I saw her calling, but I wasn't able to answer the phone. So she left a voicemail. And then on the voicemail, she's in South Carolina. I'm in Maryland. And on the voicemail, she said, hey, honey, this is your aunt so-and-so. When you have a moment, I wanted to see if you had a phone book because I was looking for someone that lives in Maryland. And so I listened to the voicemail and I was saying to myself, like, so many things went through my mind. One, I was happy to hear from her. Two, she doesn't know I'm telling you the story, so she's probably like, you know. Three, I immediately called my older sister so we could get a laugh about the situation. And so, but the main thing that was going through my mind was, one, do they still make phone books, right? So that's what I'm saying in my mind. Do they actually, first off, who's still making a phone book? And then I'm thinking, okay, I'm in my 40s now. Did the phone book change? Like, did they expand it across states now? Because she's in South Carolina, I'm in Maryland, and so she said she was looking for someone. And then I was thinking, geographically, even if I had a Maryland phone book, will my Maryland phone book cover every single city? There was so many things that was happening, and so it took me about, and then I knew she was serious from the tone in her voice. So it took me, honestly, a couple of days to call her back. Because, one, I didn't want to just straight up laugh while I was talking to her. So it took me a couple of days. So, long story short, I ended up calling her back. Because most people will think, what do you think if you're looking for somebody? Most of us are thinking, Google it. So I called her back. hey, Aunt so-and-so, because I can't really tell y'all her name. It's me just calling you back. Hey, I got your message. So I repeated back the request to make sure that maybe I hadn't misunderstood her request. You said you were looking for someone in the Maryland phone. You're looking for someone in Maryland? Like you need a Maryland phone book? And so she said, yes, honey. She went to school with this guy. He moved to Maryland and she wanted to see if I could find him. Now let me just pause right there for a moment, because now I work for the federal government by day. Most of you know this. And I will admit that my family, I don't care how long, even when I was in the military, on the military side of the government, my family, they all thought I was in Iraq. They all thought I was, carrying a gun and fighting in the war. Even on this side of my government career, they know I work for the government, but they just assume the FBI, or they just assume I work at the White House. So I get these types of requests often.
D'Angelo.
Yeah, Red, you're on there. We see you on here.
So
I get these types of requests often. Jada, look in here, honey, on the piano stand, and there's a book.
The storage is full on your phone.
Okay, there's a book in there. And so I wasn't shocked that she would do it, because I know my family, they just automatically assume that I work with the president himself. That's just, they call me Tommy. Most of my family members call me Tommy from Martin, because they're like, she doesn't really have a job. So, but back to the story. So I repeated back her request to her so she could hear out loud what I heard on the voicemail. And she confirmed, yes, honey, I went to school with Peter, or whatever his name was, and he lives in Maryland now. And so I just said, I said to her, well, did you Google him? Any search engine at this point, right here. Did you use any search engine? And so she said no. Oh, Jade, I need the other one, the smaller one. She said no. He's a private person, and he's been living off the grid. He's been living off the grid for a while. And so she was trying to see if by chance, but she said he's been living off the grid, and she doesn't really know what part of Maryland. But she wanted to see if by chance I could find him. And so now she's still serious about this. So I was in all sincerity, I just said, yeah, I'm not going to be able to find him. First off, I don't know what part of Maryland he lives in. I don't know does he live in my city? And do they still make phone books though? Let's really focus on the matter at hand. Do they actually still make phone books? And so we got through that whole conversation. But here was the funniest part of the whole thing. Now, this was months back. Now, this was a couple months back. I was checking the mailbox this week. I'm not even lying to you, which led me to even sharing the story. I was checking the mailbox this week, and Lord, look what came in the mail. A phone book. An actual phone book. I was so surprised to see this phone book. I really wanted to send her the phone book. Peter might be in here. I think Peter might be in here, because I can't find Peter. There's no... I don't know where Peter lives. I don't know. You said the man has been living off the grid because he's private. How am I supposed to find him? What part of the government do you think I really work for? What? God's trying to tell me to tell her. Samuel said, Lynn, she said, God's trying to tell me, well, first off, do something with your hair is what God's trying to tell me, because this is a straight up situation, trying to be out here with you all in this heat. He's trying to tell me to tell her, honey, she's not Wonder Woman. She can't find all those things. That's what God's trying to tell me to tell her. Jada just went inside the house. The child's so hot. She's just hanging out. She's no longer production.
The storage is full.
My storage is full on my phone?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, there goes that. So that's random share number one. You guys, that took too long. You guys are taking, you're on here, and it's just too much. That's random share number one. So just keep that in mind. Now, random share number two. Now, I said, you know what? If you're going to do a random share, and you're going to be telling people what's happening in your family, tell people what's happening with you too. So let me tell you about my life. Now, like most of you, I have been home for the last several months, minding my business, taking care of things, not going out, going to the store once a week or whenever. And I haven't been, going to the nail salon or anything like that, because it's just not, like, one, they weren't open. Two, I just didn't want to risk it. But I said, you know what? This week is the week. I decided that I'm going to go ahead and go to the nail salon. And I'm going to get my nails done and my feet done. Because I've been going in on it myself, personally. I have all my equipment. And I've been, just taking my time doing my feet on, like, Sunday afternoon. Now, my feet and my nails. Get a little olive oil in my water. Doing, like, a little bit of lemon and stuff on my cuticles, and just making things. Everything has been working fine. Making sure everything is moisturized. So I said to myself, you know what, girl, just go ahead, pay the money this week, and go back to the salon and just treat yourself to that. So I did that this week. Now, when I walked in there, immediately I noticed, one, you have to wear a mask. Two, they have positioned the station 6 feet apart. Even the customers themselves are positioned, unless you're with a group, they're grouping people together basically. So I wasn't like sitting next to anyone. You can only have an appointment. And so I was really happy about these changes. Some people tried to walk in, even though the sign on the door said no walk-ins. People were trying to walk in there like, no, can't have you, can't take you. So again, I went through the process, got my nails done, got my feet done. Now, you know what I noticed hadn't changed in there? I noticed it immediately upon the conclusion of my pedicure. When he pulled out that vat of colored water that they call lotion, and he began to apply it to my feet, here's some of the thoughts that were coming through my mind. A, my feet aren't set up to absorb this water, lotion, cheap stuff situation. It's just not set up to absorb this stuff. B, I started thinking I wanted to go over the Target, but I probably can't go to Target because I have on flip-flops. And then by the time I make it from here to Target, it's more than likely I'm going to look like I have been kicking sand, flour, confectioner's sugar, grits, what have you, because my feet would be so dry that it just wasn't going to work out. That's what I'm saying to myself. I'm seeing him pull out this vat, and as soon as he started the application, I was thinking to myself, this isn't going to work, sir. This is literally a waste of your time. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one, and maybe it's just me and how my skin and feet are set up, but that stuff that they have at the salon, it doesn't work. So here's what I wanted to tell the guys at the salon, the nail salon, if you guys are on here. I don't really know what your supply chain situation looks like. I don't really know. I don't know if there's been a shortage. I don't know if the demand is not high enough that you guys should be investing in quality lotion. Maybe it's just me and the women in my family, because I know they got some feet like me. And so perhaps, if possible, while we're making changes to the mask and the 6 feet apart and all of that, is it possible for you all to invest in something like some Palmers? I'll take Vaseline at this point. Jada says so you forgot I was actually live? No. You're just going to show me the product?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody make sure you remind me to dock her pay.
I'm not getting paid at all.
Oh, you want to tell the people that? Like,
I'm not getting paid, but it's not like I...
okay, so...
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know.
If you guys could just invest in some... We'll take Crisco oil at this point for our feet, if you could. Because that stuff that you put in that container that's pink is normally pink or purple. It didn't work out. I told you all this last year, or maybe the year before. it doesn't work out. And it just so happened that particular day, I didn't have my own lotion to put on my feet. So you know what I had to do? I had to reach on down in my bag and, no, I didn't do that. I'm just kidding. I actually had a little bit of cuticle oil in my purse. So now I'm out in Target because I said I gotta go to Target. I don't want to go all the way back home. So now I'm taking cuticle oil, dumping it in my hand and rubbing it on the heels of my feet because I don't want to look like who shot John at the feet. Okay? So again, if you all are on here, if my aunt is on here, one, a phone book did come in. I don't know if Peter is in that phone book or not. Two, if any of the people are on here from my nail shop, if we could just get some, I'll even take some olive oil or coconut oil, if you could. I don't know what your supply chain situation is looking like, but if you could, by any chance, just invest in some better lotion for our feet, we would greatly appreciate it. Okay? Now, moving on through these random shares. Random share number 3. Now, I tell you, I can't make some of this stuff up. I literally can't. Going back to my family. I got a text last week, or maybe it was this week. It's all a blur at this point because it was so hilarious to me. It's all literally a blur. I got a text from my older sister. Now, she's an agent at the airport. I'm not going to give out the name of her airline just for the sake of not giving it out at this point. But she's an agent at the Baltimore airport. I just put it like that. And she sent me a text this week of a picture of her at work. Now, we all know the virus is happening. And we all know that ticket agents, along with some few other people at, stores and whatnot, they're on the first line. They're the front line. They're there. And so she sent me a picture of her new gear. I'm sorry, what I assumed was her new work uniform. And so once I got past the fact that it was truly her, because I couldn't really make it out because she was behind this thing. It almost looked like like if you put a shield, a plastic shield, like if you're the guy who does the welding. So if you just take that welding thing and you put it on and it would go like this. And it has like the goggles on it. And then under that, I still couldn't really, I could tell it was her from her head, but I wasn't absolutely sure. And so, because underneath that welding shield or that doctor shield, or like her son would refer to it, a hygienist, she looked like a dental hygienist. She also had on a regular black mask. And so I didn't know what was happening. I said, now, wow, nothing is going to come through on you, like nothing. And so, because she had already explained to me that at the ticket counter, they're behind a shield. So basically the virus would have to come through 3 levels of shielding to get to her. And so you have the shield, you have her welding helmet with the goggles in it. Now don't forget, it has goggles, so nothing is coming into her eyes. It's not going to come in her nose because of the shield and the mask. And she's probably standing 6 feet away typing on her thing because she was not having it with this here virus. And so I was saying to myself, well, right on, sister. I am so happy that airline has put you guys first. They're doing a great job at ensuring your safety. And then she explained to me that a couple of the agents at her, a couple of her co-agents contracted the virus. And so I immediately was like, well, how? Surely it couldn't have been at work because you guys have 7 feet of distance between you and any potential threat. Virus, bullets, anything. Nothing is coming through. So she said no. I said, did they have their thing up when they were taking care of the people? What is happening? Inquiring minds want to know. And then she explained to me that no, that helmet that she has is optional. She explained to me that shield that she has been wearing, she purchased it. what she went in on it. She saw one agent had it, and so she said to the other agent, "Hey, girl, where'd you get that? Because that there looks like safety." And so she purchased. She said the girl said, "Hey, I got it from the dentist's office. I don't know where they got this thing from." And so she said, "Well, hey, let me get one too." So she gave her money, and they went in on it. So now they're the only ones at the Baltimore airport looking like dentists and hygienists and possible welders. And so she said she knew that when the person who got the virus was getting it, she knew when they got it because she saw them in a huddle and they weren't 6 feet apart and they didn't have on their welding gear. And so I was like, "Sister, wait a minute. You're telling me you purchased that thing? Like that's not a part of your actual uniform?" And she said, "No, I purchased it because I'm not taking," and she was adamant. She's like, "Cause I'm not taking any chances. My anxiety is high." She's going in. Like, "Jada, can you take this straight for me, honey?" And so I just didn't know what else to say. And then when I thought the story couldn't get any worse, she explained to me that she and my brother-in-law, he's on here, she's on here too. She explained to me that when it comes to this virus, Jada, you want me to come off live to open the door for you to put the tray? Somebody remind me to dock her pay.
I'm not getting paid at all.
You want me to leave the people? She explained to me that she and my brother-in-law, they're not taking any chances. They have these shields at their home, and not only do they have these shields at their home, she said that my brother-in-law wanted to make sure that anybody that's coming to their home, so family members, if you're on here, this is time to listen up. She said that when people come to their house, not only are these shields an option, but my brother-in-law wants to start taking people's temperatures. Say what now? He's going to start taking people's temperatures at the door. And I said, "So like y'all just going to have thermometer? Like what you just going to?" No, it's a body one. It's like one of the ones that scan you. So when you walk in, we're going to know 97.3, 98.8. We got a 104 out the door. Basically, they are now putting in a body scanning. They basically have brought the airport to their house. The shields and those body scan thermometer situations when you come to their house. So any of our family members that are on here that was planning to go to their home this summer, it ain't worth it. I live 2 hours away from them. I'm not going there. I'm not going there to sit down, to put on a shield and go through a radar detection situation. I mean, what do you call that thing? I'm not going to do no safety checks and stuff when I come to their house. So if anybody was trying to, Mika, I don't know if you're on here, honey, but if you were going to their home in this summer, I know you talked about that, don't worry about it. They're not letting people in. Well, they are letting people in, but only if your temperature registers under 98. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so that's my sister. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Look, that's it for random share. So look, my aunt, there is a phone book that came. I just want to recap this. I don't know if your friend Peter has come back on the grid and possibly the government picked him up somehow and then they put him in the phone book. I don't really know. I don't know. To the people that are at my my nail shop, if you could possibly just invest in some Palmer's coconut oil, coconut butter. We'll even take some goat milk at this point. Just anything other than that stuff that you guys use for our feet, we would love it. And my sister, bring down the anxiety, honey. Bring it down. Brother-in-law, bring it down. I need you guys to remove that, what do you call that? That basically, whatever the contraption is that you're using to now monitor people's temperature at your home, I need you to roll that back. And the shield, sister, I don't know what lunch looks like for you when you're with this shield. I don't know how the whole thing works out, but anxiety down. All right, people, look, I'm tired. I'm hot out here. It's hot. the food is just like going. That's all I really have for random shares. That's all I wanted to tell you. So look, you too could be a part of random shares. You know what you got to do? Just send me in your story. Send me in your story. Tell me what's going on. You don't have to put in all those other stuff. You know why? Because I know how to ad lib. You send it to me. I'll make it do what it do.
Can you hold the tongs just for 1 second?
Oh, Jada wants me to hold my tongs for 1 second because she's taking a picture. You should probably take the timer off that there
It's funny. It's fine.
thing.
Just hold on. It's gonna take it.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry guys. She clearly has forgotten I'm live. Wow, that's a good shot though, girl. That's a good right. That's a good shot. I'm not gonna even lie about it. Okay. All you have to do is send me your random shares. You just go on my website, ShaniquaCousins.com, hit contact, tell me your story, and I got you. Because we all need a little Friday joy. It's nothing like a good little Friday joy. So look, the food is pretty much done. We have been wrapping. We had our encouragement segment. If any of you missed the encouragement segment, we talked about habit change and how do we strategically remove what no longer works for us in the form of behaviors. We move past those things and we find new habits and new behaviors that move us in the direction that we ultimately want to go into. Okay, so just think about that. Just a little bit of habit change. Now, and then we did the random shares. You know how we do it. We did random shares. And then finally, we're about to plate up the food because that's what you all stick around for. You stick around for the food. You think I don't know that you're like, yeah, get through that little encouragement segment, get through the random shares. We want to see the food. But look, we're going to get to the food. Who is this? Krista? Jada's hair is beautiful. Krista, thank you. She's going natural. So she's keeping her hair braided all summer. And you don't have to say my hair is beautiful because I know I'm messed up. Can you get the salad, Jada? Krista said your hair is beautiful.
Oh,
show the
you.
people your hair. She's going natural, so she's keeping it braided all summer. She did the little to the side situation today. Can you get the salad? Because these people want to see the salad. And I'm assuming you want to see it. I'm trying to rush it because attitude. There were two bears near your home in the last few years. What? Chantel? Hey, Chantel! What's going on, girl? How are you and hubby and the boys? I should have came around here early. I would have seen some more of your comments. It's so good to see you. I didn't know you come on the live, girlfriend. I did not know. You see, I'm out here trying to make it do what it do. It's Lynn, you sure it was two bears? Like you had two bears near your home? Because our homes aren't too far apart now. And you see all these woods back here? If I turn around and there's a bear, we got to talk. You should, and don't tell me this on the live. Text me and say, hey girl, I saw two bears. Like, you telling me now, today? I'm already sweating. Okay, so let me put the food on the grill, on the plate. Okay, people, this is what we're going to do. Now, you're chilling. You're having friends over, family over. You don't want to be bringing you don't want to be bringing too many things outside. So you want to just kind of like, I'm going to move this over. Plate up the whole food situation and get everything nice and pretty for your guests. So guess what? You see this thing right here? This is actually a serving tray. So we got our corn. So we're going to put the corn, putting it right on the tray. Got our corn.
Hold the corn right there.
Oh, she wants me to hold the corn right there, she said. Right here?
Yeah, just touch it with the tongs.
Okay.
And hold it.
All right. Okay, so she got the corn. Girl, right here, girl, right. You're on that production. You're making that money today. Okay, so now here we're gonna do with the legs. What they're saying over there, Jada?
A lady says, yes, a lady hit one with a car the other day.
The other day?
There
oh my
are
gosh.
coyote too.
She said bears and coyotes. That's why I told you keep Leo. We gotta keep Leo.
They will come in your house if they can't. Yeah, right. Hi.
That's Lynn. That's Jalen's mom.
Oh, hey,
saying that.
Jalen. They'll have to get through me first. And
Oh
if
my
you're gonna get in your
gosh.
house.
I can't with these bears.
There's
Look at this. You want to take a
no bears
picture?
here. Yeah.
Now look what I did with the legs.
Where are you seeing bears?
She said by her house. They live not too far from us.
Oh, right.
That's That's too much.
Hold it.
You're just getting the food. I'm smiling.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting the food.
Can you see the corn?
No. Alright, there we go. Hold it.
Look, now I done forgot we were live. Now, girl, now that's some good looking food. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, Jada. Let's bring this food over here so everyone can see.
I have one more.
Angie, take a look at these. Now, let me show you guys what I did. You see this little serving tray? Got it from the Target. Now, pay attention what I did with these legs. I put the legs outside. You know why? Because you want people to be able to just grab a little bit and not have to worry about stuff. Or you just use serving utensils. But still, it does look pretty, right? And then we got our corn on this side, right? Wow, Chantel told the whole story. Oh, she said she remember when Jada and Spencer. Yeah, I know. They sure will. But right at the CDC. Not that CDC, guys. Not the CDC as in. Don't worry about it. Anywho, you guys see the situation? Look at that. That looks so beautiful. Look at that right there. All right. Lynn, now you talking about leave you a leg in the mailbox. Not with these bears running around. No. Oh, girl, I almost lost the corn. Okay. Now, if you all missed it earlier, we did some salad too. Take a look at that beautiful tuna salad. Jada, you got the salad? I just sprinkled a little bit of paprika on the top.
Put it down a little bit.
Okay, Jada got the salad. She's taking another photo because she's on her job. You're coming with Mika, Angie? Yes, come on up. And we can hang out right back here. And up and be more. But don't forget, Angie, if you missed it earlier, that salad looks good. Girl, you are on your job. Here, take a picture of the combo back here. Angie, don't forget, if you're coming up to my sister's house, the one that lives up in Bmore, I don't know if you were on the live earlier, and I explained that if you come in their home right now, they have, they're going to be taking people's temperature. So you're probably going to have to position like this, and I'm sure Broadlaw has something that's going to like scan your body. If you register above 100, you're not getting in. They're not taking any chances. So
not as good.
Jada, show these people the picture. Look at the picture Jada's taking of the food. Now come on through production. Look at, she is doing a good job. If you were keeping count of me docking her pay, don't worry about it. She made it up. Okay, so now we can serve up the food. Let's serve up the food. Okay, so what do we have going on? So Jada, what do you want?
I'll just eat a chicken. I don't want it right now.
Oh, she doesn't want any. Well, I'll just eat for you guys.
Let me get you a spoon.
I have one. So I have a little. So we have our salad. So I'm gonna dig into the salad. Oh, Laura, you left the spoon at my house. You're all the way in California now, honey. I'm getting good use out of it. Just in case you're watching, you're like, that looks like my spoon. It is your spoon. Oh, I also had these out, but I didn't use those. So now let me get a little chicken. Put a little chicken on my plate. Or I could just slide it out because I got the legs positioned outside. Remember, outside. And then a little corn. Ooh, I can hardly wait. Now this was my fork from earlier. I have a fork. Thank you, Jada. Let me get a napkin from back here. All right. So look, we got the whole thing situated. This whole thing is situated. Shaniqua, we're coming up next month. Shaniqua, Mika, that's my cousin Mika. She's saying she's coming to my sister's house. Honey, I hope your temperature is right. Oh, Jada wants me to put the food down. Okay. She's taking another picture. She's on her production job. Okay, so now let me go in for it. Let me just see, because you know.
Ooh, so close. The corn just went a little bit
Oh,
more.
so close. Let me give this a little try for the people. Chris, said that's a nice Friday meal. I'm gonna put my fountain on. I got my water fountain over here on the deck. This chicken is piping hot. Lord. And so, sister, you didn't have to tell the people on there that the heat beat up my hair. Sister, look at this chicken. Look at this. Look at the, look at that. Look here. This salad. Now, if you actually live where I live, we just refer to this as tuna salad. Uh-oh. Put the food inside that container over there. You see that thing in the back? That net? Yeah, bring that net. Because we can't be dealing with these flies. We just refer to this as tuna salad. But I know some of you, I didn't want anybody to be confused about this. It is tuna. We put pasta in it too. But if you're from where I'm from, we just refer to it as tuna salad. And you put the mustard in it. Don't come to our barbecue with a white tuna salad. That's going to be a situation. Okay? Now, let us put this food, turn it lengthwise. So we can put everything in there. Pick that up. Look, I done forgot we were on live. And then put this in here. Turn it this way. Turn it. Cover it. Cover that. There we go. Open this up. Look at that. Fly's gone. Move that right there so I can get this flat. You guys got to invest in one of these little things right here. No more flies. No more. I forgot what I was saying. Hey Denise, how are you? That's my cousin too. I have a lot of family members on here. You guys are so supportive. Now, I'm about to support this hair of mine because it got sweated out. I can't even take aftershock pictures really. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I forgot to taste the corn for you all. Let me taste the corn. I got my little corn screw things that you put in the end. I forgot to bring them out, so I'm just gonna go in like this. Yes, Chris, no white tuna salad. Equana, tell people, do not bring some white tuna salad to your house. Equana went to school with me. I call her Quana, but I'm gonna be fancy on here and just say Equana. We were explaining Quana. I was explaining, and the people here were agreeing with me that if you're from the South, we put mustard in our tuna salad. We don't like it. Do not. Because I'm going to tell you, as soon as you put that salad down on the table, and it's white as snow, us Southerners are not going to eat it. You hear that crunch? Add a little celery in there for a little crunch. I don't know if my people do that or not. That's probably one of them things I picked up along the way. I'm sure it is. But I'm so happy that you guys came on the live today. We are done. I'm not going to eat this entire meal in your face. I got me a little bit of tea with some apricots and plums in it. Equana said if you bring that white salad to her house, it's going in the trash. Girl, you almost made me spit on my camera. That is so funny. Yes, we don't like it. We do not like it. Chantel says she's going to go make some salad this week. She's going to make some salad for this weekend. Yes. Make your salad. Add a little bit of honey. That honey will take it over the top. If you don't have any honey, just put a little bit of sugar in there. Not too much. And I know I lost a couple people when I did that, but trust me, it's a nice balance of all that savory. It'll take it over the top. And then don't forget, people, this is the number one ingredient that I always tell people that you have to put in your food. This is not optional. This is not optional. If you don't have this ingredient in your kitchen, stay out of your kitchen. You got to put love in your food. Step one, make sure you're making real food, right? I like to make real meals. And then step two is you got to flavor it with love. If you're not putting love in your food, people will know. If nobody's calling you up asking you to make the dish, it's probably because you didn't put love in it. If it feels like a task for you and it feels like I just have to feed these, don't do it. Just order out. Or call me. No. Just order out. Just because I'm not a catering service. But I do love to share food. Food is like a part of my family. It's a big part of just family and tradition and bringing people together. So it's not it's not by coincidence that we're sharing food on this here live. It's a part of the experience. It's a part of who I am as a person, as a Southern girl, and just the joy that I have when I'm cooking and sharing what I've learned along the way with people. It just brings me such joy. So listen, people, we have had a great Friday. I got to go and basically wash my hair again. I literally just got my hair done last night. I'm going to wash my hair again, sit in the dryer, enjoy the rest of my Friday. I have enjoyed being with you all. I pray that you will make great habit changes that ultimately push you in the direction of the lifestyle that you want. Okay? Think about the lifestyle that you want, and then think about those habits that are hindering your progress. Okay? It's never too late. Okay? It's never too late. Hey, Letitia Rivers, what's going on with you? All right, people, that's a wrap. We are done. We have made it through another live. And if you didn't catch the full show, just go back on the timeline. We had some great chicken and tuna pasta salad and some corn on the cob and a lot of sweat happening.
I'm gonna see you talking from this way.
A lot of sweat. Okay?
I want you to look at the tablet.
Oh, okay. Jada, she's the okay, you want me to look at the tablet?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Danielle. Jada is production, so she's telling me what to do right now. Okay, she's saying not to move my head. Okay, whew. You got it? What? Girl, you better do that production. You better get on your... Let me see it. Show the people what you just did. She's getting...
Here's other photos from earlier.
Jada is not playing with production, Danielle. She is on her job. She has all these things. She is on it. You hear me? She's on it. Now, earlier I was going to dock her pay because things weren't working out. She was just like in the live. But you're back. You're back, girl. All right, people. That's enough. Danielle, I got to go. I got to go wash my hair, honey. You see, it was laying flat. I know I keep talking about it because I literally can't believe it. I came out here and... this is what y'all do to me. I come in here, I try to give you all I can, and then I sweat, and you're sitting at home like, oh, that chicken looks good, that salad, and then my hair is sweating out. Okay, I got tapings and stuff this weekend that I got to do. Now I got to go do my own hair. Okay, people, I'm out. You're late, Danielle. That's okay, honey. That's okay. Yes, Jada Show has earned extra today. It's okay, girlfriend. Just hit rewind on the live. I'm trying to leave, but more people are coming in. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, just hit rewind on the live, and then my sister's saying, you know that sweat. Again, guys, I was gonna leave, but I just wanted to remind you, if anyone of our family members, friends, if you're coming up to my oldest sister's house this summer, just keep in mind that you have to wear a mask, and not just any mask. The one, if you could go to your dentist's office and ask them, or if you know a welder, you know the ones that they wear, if you know any of those two people, just ask if possible that you could borrow theirs because you're traveling to Baltimore to my sister's house. And then when you get to Baltimore, her husband, my brother-in-law, I just call him bra-law, he's going to then take your temperature with this new body scan system that they have. And then my niece Asia probably is going to wash you down with hand sanitizer. It's a whole system. It's a whole system. Corinne said there's no way. She's not coming. She said, ain't no way. This is what she said on here. Ain't no way she's coming to your house to go through all that mask and shield. Krista is like, she's not doing it. She and Krista have been friends since forever, since I was a kid. And Krista said she's not doing it. She's not messing up her makeup with that mask and goggle situation. She said she's not doing it. Okay, people, I gotta go. It's wet. It's hot out here. I got lights and stuff back here. You don't see that, but I feel it. I see it. Please record the process if you come. Sister, it sounds like they want Jada to come with me to your house because they want to see this whole process unfold at your house with this mask. Again, she doesn't have a regular mask system going on. She has the shield with the goggles. And she explained to me that there is nothing, no virus. The devil is a liar if that virus is coming to her. It's not coming through any of her entryways. Do you have ear muffs too? Sister, it's an entryway. Remember I told you all your entryways, because Auntie's entryways are covered at work. Sister, you might want to look at ear muffs just to be on the safe side. Anywho, people, I gotta go. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Peace. Equana, stop adding in stuff. I'm trying to hang up here. The girls, Lynn said the N95. You guys, you think you're slick. You're trying to keep me out here. I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to be about my business on a Friday. You know I got my hair sweaty. I'm up here on videos with sweaty hair and sweaty stuff. And you guys trying to hold me over with all these comments, but the devil is a liar. I'm hitting end. Bye.